Due to some violent content, parental discretion.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Mayhem Madness, and right now, what am I doing right now? So, I just came back from checking out Black Panther 2 Wakanda Forever. First off, before I jump into it, I want to give a big shout out to Showcase Cinemas for hooking us up. They gave us the VIP treatment. They were running an event where it was a double feature, so we saw the first original Black Panther, and then following that, we went into Black Panther 2 Wakanda Forever. This event took place at the Providence Place Mall. It was a great event, really good time. So I guess I'm giving you my out of the theater reaction of what I thought about the movie. Not a straight out the movie reaction, because obviously I'm back home. But my reaction, once I sat back and thought about everything and let everything settle down and just thought about it, yeah, I'm giving you guys that reaction. Before I do that, make sure you guys hit that subscription button, smash that notification bell to stay up to date with everything coming from Mayhem Madness. So, I'm not going to give any spoilers away. I might give one spoiler away at the end, because I feel like I have to give the spoiler away, and it's not nothing big, it's not nothing, any plot to the movie. It's something that I was expecting going into the movie that we did, or maybe didn't get. I'm going to go through that at the end. So, Black Panther 2 Wakanda Forever takes place sometime after Endgame. We're back in Wakanda. We're coming off of the actor Chadwick Boseman's death, which is referenced in this movie. Not gonna tell how he died. We're really feeling what Wakanda is going through with their Black Panther being gone, and also how the United States is looking at Wakanda and what they're expecting them to do. If you can remember from Black Panther 1, at the end of the movie, T'Challa was telling the United States how he was going to put an outreach program and pretty much start to let the world know about Wakanda and about their technology and everything that they've been hiding off from the rest of the world. They were going to let everybody know about. T'Challa dies. We're like in the heat of that. America still wants to know, like, what's going on. Like, you guys have a bunch of stuff that you guys haven't showed us. So we're jumped into it right there. Also, we get a new player in it. It's Namor. I loved what they did with his background. I love what they did introducing him. I felt like this movie was a origin to Namor, to his character. I loved it. I loved his character. I know a lot of people were saying, oh, you know, he's a Mayan. We're pretty much getting Namor's background as being like kind of like the Mayans mixed in with the Mexican culture. And for what they gave us, I think that they did an amazing job. I love his character. I love how he takes the role of Namor. Also, in his native tongue, his name is Kukulkan, if I'm saying that correctly. And just his whole background and us getting to know about his civilization and his people, I thought was really, really dope. Another character that we're introduced to is Riri Williams, which is a college scientist. It's really smart. We don't get her background, but we get her introduced into this too. She played a fairly big part into Wakanda Forever. Shuri is the star of this movie too. We're getting her coming off of her brother being dead and how it's affecting her, and just the whole Wakanda is just grieving over it. And we really feel that as the real death of Chadwick Boseman has affected this movie. So we're kind of feeling both of those into this movie. And they did an amazing job. Ryan Coogler really nailed it on us feeling what they feel and how they're mourning through this period. So my take on this movie, I liked it. I wouldn't say it's the best movie. I wouldn't say that it's better than number one. There was a lot to take in. There was a lot of information that was in this movie that you had to listen to, and it was different. It was a lot different than the first Black Panther movie. I feel like the first Black Panther movie, we went in, it was action, and we could just, you knew what was coming. This movie, there was a lot of turns, and there was old people and new people were introduced, and it was a lot coming in. Another character that I loved was Atuma. I didn't know how I felt about him going into this, but I really liked his character and him being part of that civilization. There was some things about this movie that I didn't like. Honestly, I don't think that we really needed Riri Williams in it. This movie could have played without Riri Williams being in it. But overall, it was a good movie. My children. It was long as fuck, I felt like, because watching the original Black Panther movie and then going into this, original Black Panther movie felt like it zoomed by. This movie, it feels long. Like, as you're sitting there, I felt like, this is a long movie, and you feel that. I don't know if everybody's gonna feel that, but I know I felt that personally in this movie. Some really good action scenes, a lot of talking, and a lot of stuff that we have to think about and stuff that we have to take in. The visuals on this were really nice, really amazing visuals. It was shot really good. I don't know on a scale of 1 to 10 if I would say, I don't know if I could give it a scale of 1 to 10, but it was a good movie. I wouldn't put it in my top 10 Marvel movies. I would just say that I liked this movie. It played its role. But a thing that I didn't really like was, after watching this one, I think this closes out phase 4, but after watching this movie, it didn't lead us into knowing where we were going. It was just kind of its movie, and then that was it. So it didn't lead us like, this is happening or this is happening. But it was a good movie. It's a good watch. Definitely everyone needs to check it out. Black Panther 2 Wakanda Forever is actually in theaters now. Make sure you see it. Again, big thanks to Showcase Cinema. And for more movie and pop culture news, make sure that you follow me on all social media platforms, Mayhem Madness, and I will see you guys later.